Hello, Trojan 6th grade families, and welcome to John Hopkins Middle School and our 2020-2021 6th grade orientation. My name is Carlman Jones, and I'm the proud principal of John Hopkins Middle School. It is my hope that during this virtual 6th grade orientation, you will find it both informative as well as enjoyable. Our 6th grade assistant principal, Ms. Kim V, has done an amazing job in putting this virtual presentation together. And at this time, we will turn it over to Ms. V. Once again, thank you and welcome to John Hopkins Middle School.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. I am Kim V, your assistant principal. I am very excited to welcoming you, and I am looking forward to meeting and working with you this school year. And most of all, I'm most excited about meeting my new Love Pies. I know you're very anxious and nervous about starting middle school, but I promise it is going to be okay and you will survive. I am here to help you navigate through the year, and I promise parents I will take good care of my Love Pies. This video is broken into two parts. The first part of the video is a virtual tour. I'm going to show you some areas around campus that your child will see when they enter and exit campus, and kind of talk about those spaces when I'm showing you. And the second part of this video will be a virtual orientation where I talk about rules, procedures, expectations, and hopefully everything in between. My goal is to help you and your child feel as comfortable as possible with starting middle school. Parents and Love Pies, if you have any questions or concerns, I am here for you, and I promise I will help you get through your first year of middle school. One way that you may be entering or leaving campus is by a bus. If you're riding the bus in the morning, the bus is going to pull up to the sidewalk area. You're going to exit the bus and you're going to head towards the main campus and eat breakfast. When you get off the bus, you have two areas that you can report to. You can report to the courtyard area, or you can report to the cafe. Both of those locations will allow you to be able to get breakfast, and breakfast is free for all students. If you're exiting campus in the afternoon by riding a bus, the buses will be parked out in a numbered parking lot or parking spot, and it will park in the same location every single day at the end of the day, so you'll know exactly where your bus is every day. Buses leave at 4:17 at the end of every day, so if you ride a bus home, it is very, very important that when you leave your class, you come directly to the bus area. Parents, please make sure that your child knows their bus route number before the first day of school. You should have already received a transportation postcard in the mail letting you know what their bus route is and where their bus stop location is. Another way to enter campus is through the car circle. If your parent brings you to school, if you walk to school, or if you ride a bike, you're going to be entering campus this way. Once you arrive to school as a walker, a car rider, or a bike rider, your two options would be: one, to enter the gym if you are not eating, and two would be to go to the cafe if you would like to get breakfast. Parents, breakfast is free every single day. This is our bike rack, so if you come to school on a scooter, a skateboard, or a bike, this is where you're going to put those items. You do need to have them in there before coming on campus. It is very important that if you have a bike or a scooter or whatnot, that you have a bike lock so everything is secure. Sometimes temptation gets the best of us and things happen, so please make sure that everything you have is locked up in the bike rack. This is the courtyard area where all students can go to get breakfast in the morning as well as lunch. Students will have the opportunity to get breakfast in the courtyard area and or the cafeteria in the morning. Students will be available to sit outside in this courtyard area during all three lunches. The courtyard is accessible to all of our other buildings, including the cafeteria, which is where you're going to get, or you can get breakfast and lunch. You can also easily access the gym, the media center, and the main office. So it's the first day of school, you've made it here, but what are you supposed to do? Remember, the first thing that you're going to do is eat breakfast. So if you ride the bus, you're getting off the bus and you have two choices. You can go to the courtyard or the cafe. Breakfast is served in both areas. If you are a car rider, a walker, or a bike rider, your choices would be the gym or the cafe. If you're not wanting to eat, you need to go to the gym. If you're wanting to eat, please come see me in the cafe. After breakfast, you're gonna need to know where to go. Some of you may have already checked Portal the night before, so you know where your first period class is, but I want everyone to follow the same process just to make sure you go to the right location. So when you leave the cafe, you're going to need to know where your first period class is. I'm going to have a board up here near the front office. These are blank, but they're supposed to designate different grade level schedule postings. There may not be all 3 grade levels here, but 6th grade will definitely be here. Your schedules or your first period class will also be posted in the cafeteria and other areas on campus, but if you come here, I'm going to be here to help you, or someone on the 6th grade team will be here to help you. So you're going to find your name, it's going to be an ABC order by your last name, and it'll tell you which class you are going to for the first period of the day. After you have found your first class on the schedule board, you now need to find your building. Most of the classes that you will have are in Building 6, the 6th grade building. The 6th grade building is located downstairs near the front gate, which is near the front office. Regardless of what building you're going to though, every single enter and exit door has signs so you know if you're entering in the correct way. You need to make sure that you're paying attention to see whether the door says enter or exit. Green is for enter, so let's get started. When you enter the building, you are going to notice some directional signs on the walls. All buildings on our campus have one-way traffic flow. That means that you can only go in the direction that it shows in the arrow. After you've entered the building, you've checked the arrow to make sure you're going the right direction, you need to find your teacher's classroom. So in order to find your teacher's classroom, you need to know first of all what the name and the room number is of the teacher, which is listed on the schedule board. As you pass a room, you will see teacher signs next to every single classroom door on campus. We have the teacher's name for you, and we also have the room number. I would really recommend students, when you go to that schedule board, that you write your first period class down. The reason why is because you want to make sure that you locate the classroom before you pass it. If you pass the classroom, you have to walk all the way around the building because again, all buildings have one-way traffic flows. As you're walking through the buildings, you may notice that there is a passageway where the bathrooms are located. This is not how you cut through the building because we are not cutting through the building. Remember, we have one-way traffic flow patterns. So this is not where you go to get to your next class. You must follow the traffic flow patterns that are designated by the arrows on the wall. If you have to use the bathroom, don't worry, you will get a chance to because every single teacher in every single period already has a schedule on when she is going or he is going to take students to the bathroom. So every class, every day, you will have an opportunity to go to the bathroom. If you've left class and you're ready to exit the building, first thing you're going to do is make sure that you know which way you're going, which is noted by the directional signs in every building. You will see that there are exit signs on this door because that is how you need to exit. I know they are green, but green means go, so you can go through those doors to exit the building. If you need help in any way, I want you to come to the 6th grade office. My office says 6th grade office, and it's on pink because pink is my favorite color. If you're lost, you're scared, you're nervous, you're completely confused and don't know what to do, you're going to go to the 6th grade office. Now, if you happen to be in another building, there's a grade level office in the very same spot, and it will say 7th or 8th grade office. If you see that sign and you need help, go into that office and they will help you. If for some reason it's overly stressful, they will call me and I will come to you to make sure that you get where you need to be or you're taken care of. Also, you may need to call home and talk to your parent. We can make sure that that happens as well. If you have a class on your schedule that is upstairs building 6 or upstairs building 5, you're going to have to take the stairs. Our stairwell stairwells actually have a one-way traffic flow just like our buildings. The up stairwell is located next to the elevator or across from the elevator. You can remember because you see the green sign, okay? Elevators are not for student use. Please make sure that you take the stairs. This is the stairwell to go upstairs. It has a one-way traffic flow. When you're done from your class upstairs, you're going to come downstairs, but you're using the outer stairwells that are on either side of these buildings. You made it to school, you survived the day. How do you get home? You have 3 options to leave campus. The first option is by bus. You're going to exit through the bus circle. Buses leave at 4:17. You need to make sure that after school you're not wandering around, hanging out with your friends. You're going directly to the bus circle because buses leave at 4:17. Remember, you're going to find your bus parked in one of the numbered spaces. It'll be in the same location every single day. If you are a bike rider or you are going home by car, you are going to exit through the car circle. Please make sure that you're following staff directions before you enter your car. If you are a walker, this is a change for you. If you are walking home, you are going to exit through the front gate, which is at the front of the school near the front office. Walkers, the same would apply to you, that when school is over and it is time to go home, that you leave your last class and exit the campus. Now that we have completed the virtual portion of this presentation, I'm going to take a few minutes to discuss some procedures, expectations, and policies with you. We want all Trojans to show pride each and every day in everything we do. To be prepared means to be ready. Arrive to school and class on time with materials and follow your schedule to be ready to learn. Respect is a way of treating or thinking about someone, something, or a location. Follow the instructions of adults and school expectations each day. Keep your hands, feet, objects, bad language, and insults to yourself. Integrity means to have and follow a moral or ethical code and belief system. Follow adult instructions and school expectations each day. Keep your work area and campus clean. When you see something that isn't right, say something. Being deliberate means to think carefully about a choice to be made or a decision. Make the right choices, and when you know that something is the right thing to do, then do it. To be engaged means to be committed to participate in or involved with in an activity or place. When engaged, you are an active learner, you are involved with the school, and committed to making Johns Hopkins Middle School a school where all scholars want to be. In order to be successful each day, you need to be where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, and do what you are supposed to be doing. Trojan scholars should avoid behaviors that disrupt the learning or self in others. Examples of behaviors to avoid include disrupting campus, skipping class, being tardy on a regular basis, using bad words, not being in dress code, or running in the hallway. Johns Hopkins has a team of people that works hard to support every scholar on campus. Our goal is to provide a safe learning environment for all. If you need help getting ready to learn, we are ready to help you get back on track. You are tardy to class if you are not in your assigned class ready to learn when the bell rings. I expect everyone to be where they are supposed to be when they are supposed to be there. Your teachers and I will be in the hallway during every class change and will help you find your way. It is important to ask for help if you need it. Remember to show Trojan pride during class change. If the bell rings and you have not made it to your class, then you're not ready to learn, so you're tardy. You will still need to report to your assigned class. Frequent tardies will result in a consequence. It is important that you arrive to each class on time. I keep saying this because it's really important. We will make every effort to communicate with all of our students and parents. If you were tardy, the first and second time your teacher will have a conversation with each student. On the third tardy, the teacher will call home. On the fourth tardy, a member of the correction action team will speak with the scholar and call home. On the fifth tardy, and every tardy after that will result in an infraction form being written by the teacher, and extra school will be assigned. Extra school occurs Tuesdays and Thursdays after school for 1 hour. It is a requirement that students accept the consequence and attend extra school. Failure to attend extra school will result in additional consequences. If you are running late for school and are arriving after 10 a.m., you will either need a doctor's note or a parent will need to bring you into the school. If you do not have a parent escort or a doctor's note, you will not be allowed to enter your first period class. Late arrival of students into class disrupts the learning environment of others. Please make every effort to be on time to every class, every day. In order to keep everyone safe and to ensure everyone will make it on time to class, restrooms are not open during passing time. Students will have an opportunity each class to use the restroom. Students will be informed of when each class will have a bathroom break, as these are pre-scheduled, and the teacher will be informing each class of their specific time. It will be the same time every single day. Students, please do not ask for a pass the first or last 10 minutes of class. That's what we call our no-fly time. No one should be in the hallway during that time. Of course, if you have some sort of an emergency, please let your teacher know and they will inform the office. First and most importantly, parents, if your child has a cell phone, you should have access to it and it should be reviewed by you. My suggestion, regularly. Kids do things when they don't think you're checking. If they have social media, review it more often. All kids make mistakes. When you see something happening, help them respond kindly and appropriately. Phones and electronic devices must be off and completely out of sight once they arrive on campus. Please also keep your chargers out of sight as well. Once on campus, anyone on their cell phone or other electronic device will be given a consequence. This starts on day 1. Devices will be taken and students will have to pick them up at the end of the day in the 6th grade office if it's a repeat thing. Repeated cell phone use may also result in parents having to come pick up the phone after school. If students need to call home, students can call from the 6th grade office. Students should not be calling and bothering you to ask if they can go after school to their friend's house or stay after school for a sports game, etc. All of this should be taken care of prior to coming to school. If we are calling you, in our opinion, we believe it should be something of importance. They're sick, they forgot an important assignment, or they need to communicate a problem with you. If you are learning from home via MyPCS, we expect you to be engaged with each class, only using the electronic device you are using to receive instruction and interact with your class. You should not be online on the computer working with your teacher and then on your cell phone texting or sending messages. Students coming to school should be in dress code every day, even on day one. The expectation is that you wear a solid polo in either black, hunter green, or burgundy. You may also wear any school spirit t-shirt. Your pants, dresses, or shorts must be khaki or dark blue. There should be no jeans and no leggings. Shorts and dresses should be knee length or longer. You must wear appropriate garments under outerwear. That means if you have a sweatshirt or some sort of jacket on, you still have to have the appropriate polo or school spirit shirt underneath it. Please only wear closed-toed shoes and shoes with a back. You may not wear slippers that are closed-toed. You have to wear regular outdoor shoes. Please keep slippers, PJs, blankets, hats, and bandanas at home. My PCS students should be appropriately dressed each day. Students should wear a polo and appropriate bottoms. The full dress code is posted on our website. In a week or two, you will have the ability to buy John Hopkins logoed polos and some other fun stuff. I'm really excited about this, and once this comes out, it will be posted on our website if any of you are interested in getting any of those items. You need to come prepared every day. We have posted our supply list on our website. Many of the items suggested, such as colored pencils, highlighters, and etc., were suggested to limit the sharing of items in order to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Some supplies will be available in the classroom. However, shared supplies will be limited. There are things you must have every day. This would include your backpack, a face mask, paper, pens, pencils, and any classroom folder or composition notebook. We will give you a school agenda. Once you receive that, you will need to bring this every day to school. Please bring a clear water bottle to school. Students will have access to a refill station in the cafeteria. The water fountains around campus will be turned off. Students will not be allowed to eat food around campus except when in the cafe, so please keep all the large chip bags or any type of snacks at home. Also, parents, please make sure that all student items are labeled, especially the masks and the backpacks. The campus opens at 9:15. This means that you cannot enter campus until then. Car riders, walkers, and bike riders, please plan to arrive to school between 9:15 and 9:25. Breakfast also starts serving at 9:15. Breakfast and lunch is free every day for all of our scholars. On the first day, please remember to check where you go for your first period. Schedule lists will be posted inside and out of the cafe as well as other areas on campus. Remember that I will also have a board for you to check by the front office, which is near the 6th grade building. Before coming to school, please know how you're getting home. When school is over, you will need to exit campus. You should not be lingering around. Remember, bike riders and car riders, you're going to exit the way you came in through the car circle. If you ride a bus, you will report to the bus circle. If you are a walker, you're exiting through the front gate near the front office. Remember to show Trojan pride each day you exit campus. Parents, on the first day of school, believe it or not, students get overly stressed and overwhelmed and they forget how they're getting home or forget even your phone number. So please make sure this is discussed several times before the first day of school, and please make sure they have it written down so they can refer to it. Parents, please make sure your child knows their bus number. The AM and PM route may be different, so please make sure it's written down for them because they most likely will forget on the first day. Please also make sure they have your phone number. If you ride a bus, remember that you're going to report directly to the bus circle after school. If you need help finding your bus, please ask one of the adults outside at the bus circle for help. We also will have adults on campus to point you in the direction of the bus circle if you're trying to find it. So if you need to get there and you don't know which direction to go, please make sure you ask for an adult. We want to help you in any way possible. If you need help, please ask your teacher. If you're lost, please ask any adult. If something happens during the year, or if you see something that isn't right, I want you to say something. Tell your teacher, and your teacher will then have you speak to someone who can provide additional assistance. This means that you may need to talk to me, to the guidance counselor, or someone else on campus. Parents, I know many of you are concerned about what we're doing for the health and safety for your child during this time. Please know that we have taken extra steps to clean and sanitize all school surfaces. We have adjusted how we are going to clean at the end of every day, and we're also adding additional cleaning processes throughout the day. Additional sanitizing stations have been set up through the campus as well. Each classroom is focusing on creating innovative ways to engage students in learning, and all non-essential furniture has been removed from the classrooms in order to allow for social distancing. We have created one-way traffic flow patterns throughout the entire campus. We have even added an extra lunch to allow scholars to have more space in the cafe. All students and staff are required to wear a mask. I know we have crazy busy schedules and we want to kind of let go a bit now that our kid is in middle school. Trust me, I know, I have kids too, but please, please, please get involved and get connected. Your child needs you more now than they ever have. I do have a special message from our PTSA. The John Hopkins Middle School PTSA would love to welcome you to the JHOP family. We are excited for the upcoming school year and all the new journeys we are about to embark on. As you get acclimated to the new middle school culture, a great way to support the school and stay informed is to join the PTSA. We have a diverse organization with the purpose of supporting and advocating for the students and teachers at John Hopkins Middle School. Your membership is a direct contribution to our mission. We look forward to connecting with you, and welcome to JHOP. As you see here, there is some membership information and information on how to join. I know starting middle school can make you nervous, so we're having a live Q&A session this Thursday, August 20th at 5:30. You can submit questions in advance and or during the meeting, and the questions will be answered live. I will also open up the floor during the meeting for parents to ask questions live. We want to support you and your child every step of the way. All of this meeting information, as well as the link to the question form and the meeting link, is all posted on our website. When your child needs help, they will be coming to the 6th grade office, and they will meet Miss Gillen, Miss Wright, or myself, Miss V. Miss Gillen will be the first person your child sees when they walk in the office. They need to tell her what they need, and she will make sure they're directed to the right person. Miss Wright is our guidance counselor. She's actually out on maternity leave, but she'll be back soon, and I am the assistant principal. Your child will also see the principal and the other administrators around campus. We believe in being visible and accessible to all students. Thank you for taking time to participate in our first ever virtual tour and orientation. I hope you found it helpful. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or concerns. I look forward to discussing any questions you may have during the live Q&A this Thursday, and I'm most excited for school to start on August 24th. See you soon. Let's get into these. Wait, I forgot what I was going to say. Thank you, Mr. Jones. I am Kim.
Great day, Trojan. How can we best make sure that our school... Goodness, I was going on a roll.
One way that you may enter campus, One way that you may be entering or exiting campus is by riding, or I'm going to say through the bus circles. When you enter campus, either by bus, car, or by walking, you will enter through main points of entry would be, can you like rewind and blooper out what I'm saying? Our bike rack, start over, to work with each of you and welcoming my new love pies for this school year. Thank you, Mr. Jones. I am Kim V, and I am, what was I gonna say? Thank you, Mr. Jones. I'm Kim V, the very proud assistant principal. Parents, if this is your first child to middle school, I know that you are especially anxious, and I started off really good. So you know where you're going. You know your first period class. So you know where you're supposed to go because you checked the schedule board and you have found your first period class location. You're going to need to go to the, scratch it. So you know where you're supposed to go for your first period class because you checked the schedule board. You're going to need to use to take the state. Start over.
It is my hope that this virtual 6th grade orientation, you will find it informative, exciting, and informative. What are the expectations that my child can expect? What are the expectations that you have of the parents? You may have a third question. I don't know what that third question is. Good afternoon. Hello.
I look so gross. I want to shower. Forget all the video.
I've been recording this whole time. I didn't even know. That's great. Waste of space on my camera.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. I am Kim V, your assistant principal. I am excited. All right, take 10. Yeah, don't look at me, look the other way. And I am looking forward to meeting you and working with you. Next take. Last one, I swear. All right. Thank you, Mr. Jones. I am Kim V, your assistant principal, and I am most excited to welcoming. I'm trying so hard. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm tired. I haven't eaten and I'm dehydrated. Okay.
Welcome to John Hopkins Middle School.